Hi there, everybody. This is Lee McQueen, and I'm reporting on the Dakota Access Pipeline. I'm at Common Dreams at an article, Dakota Access Pipeline Permit Denied. It's a long time coming, but it's finally here. The Army Corps of Engineers will not allow the pipeline to be built underneath Lake Oahe, which is a reservoir near the tribal reservation, without a full environmental impact assessment that examines alternative routes for the pipeline. So it's not a full stop. It is a reprieve until there is an environmental assessment. And there still remains the possibility that the pipeline will be rerouted. But so far, the water source for 18 million people is safe from oil pipeline leakage and breaking. And so people are acknowledging that this may end up being a temporary pause in the pipeline's construction. Many people do view it as a victory in the face of water cannons, mace, rubber bullets, mass arrest, escalation of charges to felonies, dog kennel cages, sexual assault and degradation during the strip searches. And so this is a reprieve, and it's been a months-long struggle to protect drinking water and treaty land. And so some people remain suspicious from long experience with the U.S. government. But the Standing Rock Sioux tribe has expressed gratitude for the decision. They say that the Standing Rock Sioux tribe and all of Indian country will be forever grateful to the Obama administration for this historic decision. And the chairman, Dave Archambault, who is a leader above all leaders, has said that he is thankful that there were some leaders as well in the federal government that realized something was not right, even though it is legal. And he says that for the first time in Native American history, they heard our voices. This is something that will go down in history and is a blessing for all indigenous people. And so there is joy to be had in the midst of a trying time. And the victories that happen, we take those victories and we celebrate them. Standing Rock, the Associated Tribes of Sioux Nation, and then all the supporters that came out near and far to support this action can definitely take pride and joy in the fact that they did serve as stewards of the land and were successful. But still, as some in this article do recommend, it's good to stay vigilant. And I could not agree more. Vigilance is necessary in the face of this. At another article, this is at Truth Out. This is, could Portland lead the way for cities nationwide to divest from the Dakota pipeline and private prisons? It's a way to continue vigilance for future actions, not focusing entirely on the victory that occurred today in North Dakota, but there are other pipelines and other situations where human rights are being violated, environmental racism still exists, and there are corporations that remain out of control in terms of how their quest for resources, their greed, hurts the lives of everyone around them. So this article offers ways forward. I'll post a link in the description. And apparently, the city of Portland and the Portland City Council has been lobbied by people returning back from the Dakota Access Pipeline. They're trying to persuade Portland to divest its holdings from Wells Fargo. not only because of the pipeline, but because of Wells Fargo's support of the private prison industry. Wells Fargo is one of 17 banks that finance the pipeline that people have been risking their lives and their limbs to stop. And so they're saying that divestment is not a new strategy, that it's been used for mountaintop removal mining companies and the Israeli occupation of Palestine. It was used in South Africa during apartheid. It's a way to target banks and contractors who participate with industries that cause harm. And so it's a form of putting financial pressure on investors and profiteers. This type of pressure found new life during the Standing Rock action, and is a way to effectively force change at the corporate level. And so Wells Fargo's support for Dakota Access made them a target for divestment. They are also one of several major banks that lend money to our nation's two largest private prison industries, GEO Group and Core Civic. And this is the company, Core Civic is the company formerly known as Corrections Corporation of America. Wells Fargo's financing of the private prison industry allows the prisons to expand and operate as special real estate trusts. They get massive tax breaks. And this is according to the watchdog group Public Interest. And so I'm going to go ahead and post a link to both of these articles in the description, so we can definitely celebrate the victory at Standing Rock. But going forward, I recommend this other video for future actions against other industries. And I still highly recommend the Jill Stein approach to putting pressure on negative industries. Divest from industries that terrorize people, terrorize public health, and put it at risk. And then rather than do that, divest from them, and then invest in socially responsible companies. For instance, renewable energy companies. We divest from companies that cause harm and then invest in the companies that we want to see grow. And this is a way forward. It's apparently it works when we all band together and find solutions. We solve problems. Good luck.